Are you thinking of embarking on a career in data science and you're considering, is it worth the investment to go and do an advanced degree course perhaps? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing my top tips today to help you assess the things that you really need to look out for before making that major investment. Hi, my name is May. I'm a data science recruiter, and welcome to Mathemagicians, where I share my insight and trends into the world of data science. The first thing I look for is ask yourself, are you an analytical person? Are you numbers driven? Do you love numbers? Do you love things like data, statistics, etc.? Or perhaps you even have a degree in a math subject or a statistics subject or something very numbers and quantitatively driven. And this could be a clue that this might be a career well suited to you. If someone were to say, for example, the world is going to end, would you be the kind of person that would be very curious about asking more questions and saying, where did you get that data from? Is there any bias in that data? Can I assess it? Can I see, the sample distribution or, what size the sample population was that you assessed this for? And you'd really want to dig in and drill in to actually get more information before you made up your own mind about it. Then that's another clue that this might be something that's very well suited to you, because a lot of data science roles do require a very quantitatively driven analytical mindset, because there is maths involved in building these models to help people make better decisions. The second thing to look for is, are you comfortable coding? Now, the thing about data science is there are different types of niche roles within the big data world itself. Now, coding is usually required in most data science opportunities, but if you feel like you're the kind of person that would thrive off an opportunity to really be able to hack code and build software systems or build models using software tools and languages, then that's another clue that it might be a career well suited for you. There are roles such as data engineering, for example, that do require someone with a stronger software engineering background and interest to really thrive in it. But regardless of, as I've said, data science roles do require some level and ability to code, even with high-level languages like Python and R, for example. So coding is going to be something that's important in the process. And if that's something that you're already into or you enjoy doing, then that's a clue that it might be a suitable career for you as well. Now, the other thing to consider is domain expertise. Now, if you're coming from a background where you've already built up a significant amount of domain expertise in a particular area, like finance or healthcare, for example, and you're quite knowledgeable in the area and you enjoy business and being able to really drive impact and decision making and sort of shape strategy and things of that nature, that might be something that's actually very useful in a data science career to embark on. Now, the thing about that is, you may have data science domain expertise experience in a particular niche, but for example, clients that I work with in industries like hedge funds, for example, do often like people that have experience that's agnostic of the finance industry itself, because it can demonstrate innovation. So for example, we love candidates that come from technology backgrounds, like lab backgrounds, for example, where they've done a lot of research in a particular area, such as machine learning, for example, and they can take what they've learned in that particular area and apply it to a new discipline in finance and create very innovative out-of-the-box solutions, for example. That's really useful. So I think domain expertise in any area, but in particular niches, can be really, really valuable, because it gives you perspective that applies all these mathematical models you're building in a context that's really going to help business and drive impact. The other thing that's really essential in a data scientist is the ability to communicate effectively. Now, this might begin to sound like a wish list of sorts, but I kid you not, it is a very essential piece in the whole puzzle. Now, when I say excellent communication skills, I'm also thinking about being able to storytell effectively, because the reality is a lot of people make decisions off emotions, and your ability to really, paint a picture and develop a narrative that's compelling, that, frames the problem correctly and allows you to contextualize the solution and sort of, storytell in a manner that will effectively convey your ideas and solutions, especially at the highest level, because that's where you're going to make the most impact. At the C level, being able to communicate effectively at that level, your ideas, and storytell a narrative and a solution effectively is going to be very important. So if you're a kind of person that's very well developed and you're very strong on your communication and your ability to storytell, and that's something that you think you'll enjoy, being able to create impact at that level, that is an excellent attribute to have in being considered for a data science opportunity. Curiosity. Now, the world of data science itself is ever evolving. So a person that's curious is going to want to keep up to date with all the tools, knowledge, and techniques that's evolving in the industry, because everything is moving at such a fast pace. So I think the ability to be curious is very important in keeping up with the industry itself. I also think that curiosity lends itself to domain expertise as well. Like, you really want to dig further into what's happening in your niche specifically. So, for example, and as I mentioned previously, cross-domain expertise is also very valuable. For example, I've seen someone where they came from an educational a gaming background, for example, and they would do things to optimize people staying on the platform for longer, try to find ways for them to enjoy the games more, etc. And they took that experience into an educational technology company that decided to frame the ability for students to learn around a gaming experience, and they were able to apply that cross-functional domain knowledge, expertise, and abilities in a new context that was extremely valuable. And I think having curiosity to want to learn about different domains, not just your specific niche, and being that kind of person that, is always reading, always wanting to find out more and dig deeper is essential. It really is the icing on the cake, and it demonstrates, if it's an attribute that you do have, it demonstrates that this could be a career that's something that you would really enjoy and potentially thrive within. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the show today. If you would like more insight to help you in making a decision in what the best career path is for you and the things that you need to do, please do download my cheat sheet below, where I go into more detail and I break down the specific paths that you can take based on answering a few basic questions. Please do subscribe, like, follow, and comment below, and I look forward to seeing you on the next edition of Mathemagicians. Have a great day.